Hello, welcome to Karate Academy Online. My name is Mark Roscoe, and I'm Senior Instructor here at the Karate Academy. And this is a video specifically cut for our YouTube channel, for our subscribers there, and for folks who are checking out online martial arts, want to learn a little bit more about online martial arts, but also learn a little bit about Uechi-Ryu and Okinawan karate. And so I invite you to just hit the subscribe button down below if you like this video. Of course, hit the like button. That always helps us out to make sure that we're spreading the love of martial arts to everyone who wants to be a part of martial arts and they have an opportunity to do this free online training. Today we're going to go over a basic Hojo Undo. Hojo Undo is a basic exercise. It's techniques, really a 1, 2, or it's a 2 or 3 or 4 step technique that is pulled out of our katas, out of our traditional katas, and we practice those individually. And so you'll see these used a lot as warm-ups in the different classes that we teach. And so Hojo Undo will be taught right at the beginning of the class, which you'll see in some of our classes. If you do our follow along classes online, you'll see the Hojo Undo there as well. But we're going to take a moment and focus specifically just on one of the Hojo Undo that we have available. And the one that we're going to go over today is called Shomen Stuki. Shomen Stuki. Shomen front, Stuki meaning punch. And so Shomen Stuki, front punch. It's a very simple technique, but also very complicated, as martial arts, as you'll learn, martial arts can be. It looks simple, it's like, oh, that's easy, but then if you really get into really training and looking at it, it can be very difficult. Now, you may have picked up on some of our other videos where we've done front punching, where we've taught the Waioke block, and you're going to see those techniques today, and I'll go over those also individually. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically start out in a Sanchin stance. If you haven't watched our videos on stances, certainly take a look at those. Again, if you subscribe to our channel, you'll have those available to you whenever you come back to YouTube. But you want to make sure that you're in a good stance. So we're going to take a good stance. I'm going to actually do a left stance here. You're seeing it in the mirror reflection. And so I'm in a left stance. So what you want to remember about Shomen Stuki is you're going to block off the front foot and punch off the back. And so I'm going to start from a basic Sanchin stance. All right, we're going to do our Waioke block. Remember, the Waioke block starts at the side of the body. Fingertips are about even with the belt. You're going to make a circle in front of your body, keeping on the same plane out here. Circle around and come back. So we're going to do a Waioke block. We're going to do a front punch. Again, making sure that you're punching properly. If you haven't watched our punching techniques, make sure you do that. Punching video. Punch into the center of the body. And then you're going to do a cross block, also coming to the center of the body, and then another punch. So it's going to look something like this. Here, Waioke block, Seiken punch, cross block, Seiken punch, and back. That's one count, okay? 1, and back. So again, Hojo Undo, Shomen Stuki, Waioke block, punch, cross, punch. Now I want you to notice a couple of things. One, again, the block. Make sure that you always practice properly, because practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So when you come down, you're coming down with that block, around and back. Notice that I'm moving my shoulder and not my elbow. This is not a block. This is waving goodbye to your friends. This is a block. And bring it back in, okay? From the other side, here, and back in. All right? The punch. The punch is going to be up tight. And you pull that punch back, you want it tucked up under tight here, and then fire it out to the center of the body, solar plexus. All right? When you bring your cross block across, a lot of times what we see students do with this when they start learning this exercise, they do the block, great, punch is okay, and they block all the way over here. Well, if you block all the way over here, what's going to happen is you're going to overcommit your block. It's what we call overcommitting your block. And it's going to be very easy to counter that because your hand's too far over. Geometry will tell you that if you block here, your arm one fist away where it's supposed to be, if you've looked at our other videos, and you block across, that's it. Any punch that comes in is going to go this way, all right? I'm going to be punching from this side. I'm going to block across, and that punch is going to angle across my body. I don't have to go any further than that, just to the center of my body, straight out just like that. It's not up against my body, because that's not a good enough angle. It's here, one fist away, basically from my sanchin here and over. That's it, all right? Very simple block coming across. So again, Shomen Stuki. Shomen Stuki. Ich, ni, sun, chi, and then reset. Ich, ni, sun, chi, and reset. Ich, ni, sun, chi. Ich, ni, sun, chi. Ich, ni, sun, chi. Ich, ni, sun, chi, and yame. And then you will step through. Don't be confused by the different Japanese language that I'm using. We teach in Japanese language for our traditional classes, and so all of our students will learn those different commands in Japanese all the way through. So don't get confused by that, just follow along with the video. You want to switch. You'll block on the left foot, and then you'll switch into a right stance, same thing, blocking off the front. Ich, ni, sun, chi, and back. Ich, ni, sun, chi. Notice my block's going only to the top of my head, not way up here. Just the top of my head, okay? Ich, ni, sun, chi. Ich, ni, sun, chi. Ich, ni, sun, chi. Ich, ni, sun, chi. Ich, ni, sun, chi, yame. All right? Shomen Stuki. Simple technique, but also very complicated. You'll see this technique done as a warm-up, but you also see it in our kata. So the idea is that a lot of your Hojo Undo will be put together, and then that will create a kata. And what the instructors have done over the last however many years, hundreds of years, they've taken the different techniques and they've cut them down to bite-sized pieces so that you can train individual techniques. All right, so Hojo Undo. Now, normally in a warm-up exercise situation, in a class, we would do 10 on each side. We'd 10 on the left side, 10 on the right side before we move on to the next exercise. All right, Hojo Undo, Shomen Stuki. Again, front punch. We'll see you next time. It's always to your success that we offer these videos, and we'll see you at the top.